Now, we have heard, we've gotten reports that there have been issues with some of the 911
Yep.
calls. Certainly, if you have AT&T service, joining us here from the Orleans Parish Communications District, Jay Weiss is with us. Good morning, Jay.
Hey, good morning, guys. Thank you for the opportunity to pass along some information. So, some specifics, and I'll try not to get it too detailed, but as you know, we get into disaster sometimes. There's a lot of things that happen to impact it, but the 911 center up and operating. The issue this morning for some AT&T customers who have the VoIP service, that's home internet phone. When you have their home internet service and have the phone that plugs into the wall, we're apparently hearing that there are some customers who may not be able to connect with New Orleans 911. If they tried to call 911, they couldn't connect with that specifically. So we're asking folks for them or anyone, if you have trouble making a connection to New Orleans 911, specifically if you're in Orleans Parish, here is a backup number. This number goes to our operations center, goes to the same 911 call taker specialist dispatchers, 504-671-3600, 504-671-3600. Apparently, it's a separate issue from an issue that affected mobile customers last night. That one was resolved. This one we're hearing specifically, and it's probably a smaller batch of folks, but we want to let them know if we can. If you're an AT&T VoIP home phone customer, if you have trouble calling 911, please call this backup number, 504-671-3600. I would mention, too, that sometimes in these in storms, our communication systems have gotten so incredibly complicated. Digital connections have given us tremendous opportunities and ways to connect our grandparents never thought would make possible.
Right.
But when we get into situations like this, it can, there are things that can break, and it happens. And it doesn't just apply to AT&T. It's happened with other carriers as well, time to time. So it's a good idea to keep this number as a backup, 504-671-3600. If you have a home phone and you can't reach us for some reason, you can't connect, if it's a deadline or something like that, there's a problem with your phone, this is a backup number you can call. Our center is up and operational. We've been 24/7, fully staffed and overstaffed. A lot of our staff living at their cubicles for the last couple of days or in our offices to be able to be on hand, kind of away from their families as well, but they want to be there to help the community if they can.
Now, Jay, just a quick question, sort of recap last night. We have not heard any reports of loss of life across the entire region, quite frankly. So we're blessed to sort of come through that storm that way. But with regards to the Orleans Parish Communications District, were there an elevated number of calls for people in distress last night during the storm or any of that nature?
Guys, I will have to. I don't want to do half a guess on that because I want to get you the most accurate information. We did take a solid volume of calls. I will get back with you with the specific numbers because we track that moment to moment versus what we usually do. And we were overstaffed to be able to anticipate anything like that. I did hear in a meeting that we had a very solid number of calls. We're able to handle them with a minimum of hold time. It's the main thing for us. We want folks to be able to get the help they can as soon as possible, as soon as humanly possible. We try to get them to a dispatcher and get that out. So I will circle back and get that to you as well. That's an important question. And folks want to know how things are operating because we absolutely appreciate the public support in making it possible for us to be there for them.
Jay, back to one more point about this whole thing. Is it specifically AT&T VoIP customers, or are there other services that we're hearing that are having problems getting through 911?
The only information we have this morning about customers being impacted were this specific, probably narrow band of customers within the AT&T universe. They're called VoIP or VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol, home internet. When you have the home internet service, I'm actually an AT&T customer myself. I have home fiber as well, and you can get them not as an ad or anything, but you can opt to have a cell phone or home phone that plugs into the wall, kind of a landline. And a lot of carriers offer this. Verizon offers it, and other Spectrum and other markets as well. So it's specifically to those folks, and it's specifically to Orleans Parish. that we're dealing with. It could be, if it affects more than one area, we don't have the information on that, but it's a kind of a specific subset of AT&T customers. And, you know, if they're affected or if anyone is affected, call that backup number, please. You'll get the same 911 operators.
And Jay, you know, pretty critical for people to be able to get through to the call center, especially in a time where a hurricane is passing through. Is there any indication as to why these customers might not have been able to reach you guys?
We don't have that as yet. Like anything, things are sometimes a complicated problem to assess, mainly getting the word out about that. And, you know, AT&T wants to get their service restored as well and have, you know, maximum support for maximum number of customers. And it's tough because there's a lot of different carriers that offer a lot of different services to millions and millions of customers and thousands in our areas as well. And, you know, we work with them closely to get the word out. They were, you know, we apparently got it from AT&T both last night and this morning when we had a little issue with some of their customers not being able to call. So that's why we have this backup process in place. So it's an ongoing thing. It's like anything else. They'll assess it and try to learn from this, whatever it was, and, you know, try to get it rectified as soon as possible. And we'll all be better prepared for the next time. But for listeners and residents, please hang on to that backup number if you're for any carrier. If you have trouble connecting to 911 in Orleans Parish, have that on standby. Get you to the same 911 operator. Please don't hang up. Please stay on the line because you'll be talking to the same 911 operators.
All right, Jay Vice, Orleans Parish Communications District. Appreciate it. Great information this morning. That number again, 504-671-3600 is a backup if you're not able to get through 911, especially while we're in the midst of dealing with the Francine aftermath. Appreciate having you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, guys. As always, be safe.